What's going on, my soul family? On this video, I will be talking about wounded love and why most people don't know how to receive love. Let's talk about where wounded love originates from. From my own personal experience in being in wounded relationships, wounded love originated from my own fears, my own insecurities, my own doubts, my own lack, if you will. So what did I do? I got into a relationship with a person that mirrored all that back to me. So it just amplified my own insecurities, my own doubts, my own fears. And this created this disconnect within myself because I kept going through these perpetual states of relationships that weren't serving me. And because of this, it allowed me to actually open further to my own heart. Because I got to a point in my life and I'm like, man, why do I keep attracting these toxic relationships, these wounded relationships? Well, when I dove a little deeper, I realized that it was because I was still wounded myself. I was still holding on to the shame, the guilt, the abuse from my father, the abandonment and neglect, the trauma. I was still holding on to all these things, believing that those things were what I really was. But the truth is, those things are not what I am. And those things are not what you are. So if you have attracted or are attracting to you wounded people, these people are showing up in your life to mirror back the spots of yourself that you haven't healed yet. Allow this to resonate. When someone shows up in your life that is wounded, what are they mirroring back to you? Now, as conscious human beings, we get to take a deeper look at things. And some people turn their head to that and say, oh, no, this person's just crazy. It's easy to blame, but it's a lot harder to self-reflect. So I'm inviting you to think about this concept of wounded love, because you're only attracting to you vibrationally what you are. So your energetic field is sending out a frequency, and that frequency is attracting to it similar frequencies like it. So if people are showing up in your life that are toxic, most likely it's because you're still toxic yourself. But when you heal yourself by doing the inner work, by releasing, by shedding the pain and letting go of those old stories and all the trauma, you will begin attracting people to you at a higher vibration. But it takes a lot of work. It took me many years to really get to the core of my pain and release it. I have spent many hours crying and releasing and meditating on these things that didn't serve me. It is very difficult to let go of those old relationships because we get into these relationships, whether it's friendship, family, a romantic relationship, and we become codependent on that person. And we say, I need you to love me. And the condition of our relationship is you don't upset my ego and I won't upset yours. And that's how most of our relationships are in this society. So when it comes to wounded love, are you attracting this wounded type of love to you? And are you allowing yourself to receive love, or are you still holding on to the old stories of the shame, the abandonment, the neglect, the guilt, all of it? Because that is not what you are at your core. And when you let go of those things, so much more can flow into your life. It's like cleaning out a dirty old locker. You allow the new vibrational energy to start flowing in. The universe wants to pour into you. But if you're so busy holding on to your old identity, your old attachments, nothing new can arise within your life. So allow yourself to receive love. Let go of those old stories and that old identity of who you think you are. So I'm curious to know, are you attracting wounded love to you? Are you ready to let go of this type of toxicity that's showing up in your life? And as always, stay open, stay loving, and stay connected to that beautiful source within you.